topic React.js fundamentals. So what is React.js? React.js is developed by Facebook. It is a view layer library, not a framework like Backbone, Angular, etc. You can't use React to build a fully functional web app. So why was React developed? React was developed to reduce the complexity of two-way data binding, bad UX from using cascading updates of DOM tree, a lot of data on a page changing over time, complexity of Facebook's UI architecture, and shift from MVC mentality. Who uses React? So React is widely used by Facebook, Teradek, Instagram, Netflix, Khan Academy, Reddit, Asana, Airbnb, and multiple major sites. So the pros of React. It is easy to understand what a component will render. Declarative code, predictable code. You don't really need to study JS in the view file in order to understand what the file does. Easy to mix HTML and JS. You do it already with template libraries, example handlebars, mustache, underscore, etc. Uses full power of JS. Decoupling templates from logic does not rely on the templates, primitive abstractions, but uses full power of JS in displaying views. No complex two-way data flow. Uses simple one-way reactive data flow. Easier to understand than two-way binding. Uses less code. React is fast. Real DOM is slow. JavaScript is fast. Using virtual DOM objects enables fast batch updates to real DOM with great productivity gains over frequent cascading updates of DOM tree. React Dev Tools. React Chrome extension makes debugging so much easier. Server-side rendering. React.render to string returns pure HTML. So the cons of React. React is nothing but the view, no events, no XHR, no data models, no promises, defaults, no idea how to add all of the above. Very little info in the docs, but it's not hard to learn. Architecture annoyances. Setting state on unmounted components. Building JSX requires some extra work, but most of the work is already done for you by React tools. No support for older browsers. React won't work with IE8. There are some polyfill shims that help. Why should I use React? So it is easy to read and understand views. Concepts of components is the future of web development. If your page uses a lot of fast updating data or real-time data, React is the way to go. Once you and your team is over the React's learning curve, developing your app will become a lot faster. Is switching to React easy? So understanding how it works will take time and will slow you down at first, but once you and your team get it, things will start happening much faster. So the components are self-contained reusable building blocks of web application. React components are basically just idempotent functions. Same input produces same output. They describe your UI at any point in time, just like a server rendered app. Component is created using React.create class. The only required method is render. Inserted into DOM using React.render component. Props. Props pass down to component from parent component and represents data for that component. Access via this.props. You can see an example down below. State. So represents internal state of the component. Access via this.state. When a component state data changes, the rendered markup will be updated by reinvoking render method. JSX. Arguably one of the coolest things in React. XML-like syntax for regenerating components HTML. Easier to read and understand large DOM trees. Translates to plain JavaScript using React tools. Virtual DOM. The virtual DOM is used for efficient re-rendering of the DOM. React aims to re-render the virtual tree only when the state changes, uses two virtual trees to find differences and batch update real DOM, observes data changes and does dirty checking to know when to re-render component. Whenever possible, does not update entire component in real DOM, only computes a patch operation that updates part of the DOM.